Wrong button. Okay, there's nothing here. That's where the guy is. So let's remove the blood armor, right? That way he doesn't know I'm a vampire. Even though, I mean, hello, obviously. Save here. Is he in a bathrobe? Did they, like, abduct him as he was getting out of the shower?
I told you everything. There's no reason for you to keep me here. Let me go!
Dr. Johansson?
I am an archaeologist. You can't hold me here like this. I am a hostage. I do not need protection. Bring me back to my hotel at once.
Settle down, Grams. I'll give you something to be really afraid of.
I am an old man. How can you threaten me like this? Do you have a conscience?
No.
Just let me go. I have a wife and children. I want to see them again. Help me.
Answer my questions and there's no reason for me to hurt you.
Yeah, okay. Anything, just get me out of these caverns and away from these crazies. I think I'm starting to get pneumonia.
Tell me what you know about the Incaran sarcophagus.
The sarcophagus? You went through all that trouble for the sarcophagus? Yeah, I'll tell you. But don't you think it would be better to get out of here before those men come back?
I dealt with them. They won't give us any problems.
I guess if you can get all the way here, you deserve the answers. But can I make one request first? After I answer your questions, you help me escape.
Sure.
All right. Where should I begin?
What can you tell me about the sarcophagus?
Let's start with the history of the Incaran sarcophagus. That is a long and interesting legend, lost and found throughout the ages. Tell me, are you familiar with the Assyrians?
No.
Well, the Assyrians lived in Mesopotamia.
In fact, I was, guys, by the way.
Tigris and Euphrates rivers. Most of this territory is now modern-day Iraq, Iran, Turkey, and Syria.
Go on.
They were warmongers, conquerors, a people driven to expand by their kings. Even before the Romans, they migrated their conquered people to the territories to stem revolt. But, I'm afraid I'm getting off the subject.
Yes, you are. Go on.
Yeah, well, the markings on the sarcophagus seem to hint that it is from sometime between 1050 and 800 BC, which was a period of fierce expansion by the Assyrians. Oddly, for those years, only one king shows up on the historical record.
Please continue.
While most likely he wiped all evidence of his predecessor's existence or passed the name to his heirs, one monarch, Masquerade, the one-eyed king, is given credit for the territory and achievements of this time. But he would have had to have been over 250 years old, like Dracula or something.
So?
I find it hard to believe a sarcophagus with a person as important as Masquerade could remain in, pristine or intact condition for so many years. But this is who is believed to be contained within.
Are you sure?
Men educated guess. Maybe you have not heard. It was stolen from the museum before we had a chance to open it. Usually, we use equipment to carbon date, X-ray, and take air samples before we pry open the lid.
You compared him to a vampire. Any reason?
You know, it is interesting that you ask me that. The goddess on the outside of the sarcophagus was Lamashtu. In Assyrian myth, Lamashtu was an evil demoness who preyed on humans. Many people cite her as the mother of vampire myth,
And?
The engravings on and found around the sarcophagus portray a regal figure drinking the blood of his enemies. Now, this image is found in many cultures, specifically among those of royal lineage, but there is a quite scientific explanation.
Which is?
A disorder known as porphyria. In short, it is caused by a deficiency of the iron in the blood, and in many cultures, for the nobility that could conceivably get away with the cure, the treatment was to drink human blood.
So Masquerade drank human blood.
Perhaps. Drinking the blood of your enemies is, if nothing else, symbolic. It can inspire fear in your foes and dissidents. Don't misunderstand me. I in no way believe it was a vampire. Vampires. That's what caused this whole mess. These maniacs believe they exist.
Okay, enough with the history lesson. How do I open the sarcophagus?
Ah, quite interesting. There is a surprisingly complex mechanical lock on the face of the sarcophagus. By sheer luck, we were able to find the key not far from the sarcophagus. Why no one ever found it and robbed it? It's perplexing.
The key, of course. Do you have it?
How strange, you would ask. I haven't seen the key since it was loaded onto the Elizabeth Dane in Turkey. It was stolen before the sarcophagus even. I am still hopeful that the police find both pieces before the contents can be disturbed.
Do you have a copy of the key?
No, it's not the kind of key you can copy at the hardware store. It's actually very sophisticated, and I meant to study it at the museum. I've answered all your questions. Do you think now you could please get me out of here? I don't care who you are or why you've had so many questions about the sarcophagus. I just want to leave this place.
Okay, sure, I'll free you. There's a boat nearby. We can escape on it.
Thank you, my friend. I don't know where you came from, but I will never forget this kindness.
No problem. Yeah, I wanted some humanity, to be honest.
Your time of judgment is here.
All right, old dude, let's go. Is he not coming down? Shouldn't have to assume he's following me or something. Bro, I barely have enough time. Like, seriously, you wait 2 seconds too long and it's over. I was like at 10 seconds of dying here. So okay, what's the quest here? Whoa! What the hell? What the hell happened here? my god. Dude, you don't know that everybody's dead downstairs?
With whom do they think they're dealing? Attack me in my own building! They're desperate. They've shown their weakness. A last-ditch attempt to steal
Okay, so he's aware, at least. Who did this?
The Sabbat. A pack of shovelheads with cheap pistols was all they could muster. Two got a few stories up, but I took care of them. And my sheriff brought the rest their final death in the lobby. Sabbat animals.
The Sabbat attacked. Why?
Why else? The motive of every kindred in the entire city these last few nights. The Ankaran sarcophagus. They've been misled into thinking the sarcophagus holds a sleeping ancient. Their most coveted feasts. Diablerists.
They drink the blood of other vampires?
The Sabbat's infamy is in no small part due to their practice of diablerie. That is, drinking the blood of other kindred. Especially older ones. Until they are dead. Diablerists gain the power of those they've fed upon. And the Camarilla, this is an act punishable by death. For the moment, we've manipulated the press into reporting tonight's events as a terrorist attack. Their soldiers may be no danger to me, but their threat to the Masquerade is abundant. They must be destroyed. Can you meet this task?
Kill all Sabbat. Sure.
The Sabbat have made their haven at the Hallibrook Hotel. Right under our noses, here in downtown. Kill their leader. The rest will scamper out of the city. This is the last time they ever set foot in Los Angeles. Before you go, Beckett told me you went to the Society of Leopold. Did you find out how my sarcophagus is opened?
Before I tell you anything, I want what's coming to me.
Take your money. Tell me, what have you learned?
The missing crate from the Dane. It's a key to the sarcophagus.
A key? Where? Do you have it?
No, that's all I know. But I have other good news. Back is dead.
Not only did you infiltrate the Society of Leopold, but you managed to kill their greatest hunter. You certainly are developing a legend for yourself. Superb. A toast to you, and to victory over the Sabbat. And to Bach. May all his progeny meet such fates.
Any hunters that cross my path are dead. Same goes for the Sabbat.
The Sabbat must be wiped out before dawn. Then, when you come back, we'll begin the hunt for the key.
Sure. Okay, so they are in downtown. Because I know the hotel is in downtown. It's a place where I always wondered if you could enter, and we could never enter, and now we can, apparently. So, there's that. I do need blood, though. Let's see if I can get money from here in blood as well.
Good evening to you, officer.
Money, right? Been a while. Your money's been piling up. Here, that should provide for an interesting evening.
Wow, thanks. Hello, lady. I need a bit more blood, though. Maybe I should go with a hooker? Maybe? They barely give anything blood-wise, but...
Hey.
You know it. Let's go. Dude, how is this not... How is this not deep enough? Fine, we'll go down there. Next to the peeing dude.
Okay, honey.
Dude, I can't. Thank you. Save. Let's go to that hotel. It's somewhere in here, so we'll just go there and see what happens. Pretty sure it's like I have to cut through here to get to it. Yeah, there it is. Save here again. While we're in front of it. Oh. The what? Oh, look at that. So we don't go through the front door. We just straight up like go up. In fact, I should have saved upstairs, not downstairs. That's kind of dumb. Let's save here. It's a lot more useful to do that here. Disciplines are not allowed. Why not? Man, the set piece here is pretty cool. Oh, this guy again. Great.
I see the weariness in your eyes. You grow tired of the yoke the dusty elders of the Camarilla have thrown on your back. You squander your time, heaving their dead weight forward. And for what?
You might be right, but is the Sabbath really a better alternative?
How would you waste an eternity, skulking in the shadows, hiding from the mortal cattle that inhabit our world? On your knees before the Camarilla that would claim themselves your rightful masters? Or would you let the ancients themselves control you with a whim? Once you embrace truth, Cainite, you will see the absurdity of your question.
But LaCroix sent me to kill you. Should I defy him and just stay here?
No. Entrance to the Sabbath is forged in a crucible. Your strength tempered, your loyalty steeled. Even one as powerful as you. Your circumstances are odd. You must first prove yourself truly free from the bondage of the Camarilla.
I could lie to him, tell him I killed you. Is that what you want?
Yes, the air is rife with the potency of your blood, Cainite. Join me and defy your masters. Unshackle the beast within. Allow your true potential to flow freely into the night. Act as the sword of Cain. Be a servant to no one, and a brother to all kindred that have found the truth of the Sabbath.
What about the sarcophagus?
Is there any doubt in the minds of the city's kindred what slumbers in that cursed tomb? Why does your impotent prince relentlessly drive you forward to retrieve it? Greedily, eagerly, he eyes the power within. Corrupt power. Power that must be vanquished.
Speaking of corrupt power, I changed my mind. After seeing what you did to this girl here, is that your view of humanity in the Masquerade?
Cowering before and coddling the mortal vassals. It makes me wretch. We are beasts of stronger blood, meant to subjugate the whole of humanity. The only masquerade is that which the elders play on the clueless members of their pathetic Camarilla courts. Their fickle rules of engagement with our food is merely a tool for extorting the young.
I will uphold the Masquerade, and the first thing I do is killing you now.
Threats? Do you have the strength to stand behind your words this time? Can you cut down an entire army with your own 2 hands? I would sooner watch you fade to a pile of cinders. Show me your teeth, Cainite.
Fine, I'll kill the whole lot of you. Wait, where's my... That's some nice saggy boobs there. Can I save here? Oh yeah, I can save here. Okay. Let's do it. Of course I'm not siding with the Sabbat. What kind of bullshit is this? Wait. I used Blood Theft. It didn't do anything? Okay, it did now.